all over the country. People are going crazy talking about Southern food. Well, I gotta be honest with you, I get tired sometimes of folks thinking it's about macaroni and cheese and your typical meat and threes. Southern food to me is amazing ingredients. It's the farms close by that are creating incredible flavors. It's also the drinks and the bar, the bourbons and the whiskeys. Well, high atop the Shops Buckhead Atlanta, we got a spot with a patio to die for. Amazing, real Southern flavors and as cool as atmosphere as you're gonna find. Let's hang at the Southern Gentleman.
Southern Gentleman, it's a restaurant where we want everybody to feel comfortable, great bite of food, great service, and an amazing drink.
Upscale, elevated Southern food, with a contemporary twist to it.
It's got a beautiful look, so aesthetically, I love to go to places that are airy and pretty and have beautiful colors and fabrics and decor, and so it's got a great energy.
We are in the brand new Shops in Buckhead, right off Peachtree. For us, we want people to feel comfortable, in soft leatherback chairs, with a mint julep in their hand, and kind of just seeing what this new Buckhead area has really become.
So tell me why we love this spot.
It just has a good atmosphere. It has that kind of high-end feel, but it's a little more casual. You can come in and have fun, but still feel like you're in a nice restaurant.
What are they doing here that Atlanta's never seen before?
Great patio, great drinks, great whiskey selection.
Southern Gentleman, we want something approachable, Southern, but you want that level of Southern hospitality.
By having the bar being such this grandiose thing, you immediately understand what we want our restaurant to be about.
We want you to feel welcomed and invited. The bar is the centerpiece. The bartenders are the people that represent that bar.
We've really, over the past year, really begun to define what this restaurant is. And I think a lot of it is, it's really focused on the uniqueness of what Southern food is, and specifically Southern food in Atlanta.
The food's never heavy, it's never deep fried, it's always, you're full, but you don't feel weighed down after eating here.
I think a lot of people say, Southern food's really heavy, and it's kind of the opposite. It depends where you go. I think they have an elegance here in Southern dining that's really refreshing.
There's that buzzword, farm to table and all that stuff. I don't really, for me, it's food being eaten at the time when it should be eaten because it's that time of season.
I think that's where we're trying to go back to. We want to taste the chicken. We want to taste the steak. We want to taste everything in its natural juices.
Great Southern food has to be what?
Authentic.
Yeah.
I'm not from the South, but since I've been here for the last 8 years, I've kind of experimented a lot with different Southern cuisine. And
the seasonality, we change our menu about 3 times a year. All of our cooks all grew up in the South. One of the things that I think the Q really does is that you talk to them. Hey, this is an idea of a recipe. What did your grandma do? Or what did you do? Or what's your family's interpretation?
There's several chefs here. We all collectively kind of work into some things, and we all plan and kind of play off each other. My influence is just dealing with down-home country people cooking and seeing their recipes and just wanting to just elevate it. Today we got the shrimp and grits. Everyone loves it. First we'll start with we do 16-20 shrimp. We normally season those shrimp in our little Cajun Creole seasoning that we make in-house. We'll let that sit with a little oil in there. Next our step is definitely to heat up our turnpike grits. Cream, butter, salt, love. We do a lot of things in that grit to just really make them pop. We make sure we're working with cast iron skillets so we can get the nice char of the seasoning onto the shrimp. So our sweet and tangy sauce is a great sauce. We build our sauce in the shrimp. The last is our garnish, which is our stewed peppers, tomato base, white wine, smoked paprikas. So it's a really good punch, flavorful topping. And that's the shrimp and grits.
Talk about the shrimp and grits.
Delicious. The grits are a good consistency, and they cook the shrimp really well.
How about shrimp and grits?
Shrimp and grits, classic Southern dish.
Are we able to get 2 dishes and share, or is that?
Of course.
Right.
Yes.
I don't have coobies or anything.
We'll see.
We want people to feel like they're sitting down at a Sunday dinner, even if it's on a Monday night, and just enjoying passing things around the table and some sides of vegetables and pimento cheese and just the classic staples that really make Southern food unique. There's probably 4 or 5 restaurants in Atlanta that really are known for their whiskey list, and I think that we're becoming one of them.
There's a level of expertise, but it's also a passion for all this bourbon that I haven't seen from too many places in Atlanta.
These guys get some of the best selection.
For us, the whiskey always kind of takes full center, but ultimately, in all of our beverage categories, we want to have something for everybody.
Well, I like to come here because, one, they have an awesome wine list. So my girlfriends and I like to go out and have dinner somewhere. Before we go out for the evening, have a couple glasses of wine, and we're not too heavy, and then we can go enjoy our evening.
Probably the best cocktail list in town, especially in this hopping little area of Buckhead, and always come in for the great selection of bourbons.
They have a lot of hard-to-get bourbons, a lot of whiskeys that are difficult to come by.
We have a lot of passion behind this bar. We have an enormous amount of creativity back here.
You can get the bartender's personality in the drink. So you can get the same drink anywhere you go, but you come here, it's what he does with it and what he can do to turn you on to something new. So it's a good time.
We have so much to work with back here that there's always something we can make somebody happy with.
Well, Garn's a great guy, of course. Bartender, drinks are awesome.
We actually have a great relationship. I've got along with him from the jump. We have enormous respect for each other, without a doubt.
Normally he wants me to order some things, you know, different fruits in, so he can have a twist on his cocktails, and I'll try to play off rendition to what he's doing.
Cross-utilization of ingredients as well makes it all kind of blend together. Attention to detail is number one for me. Quality ingredients and then quality preparation, and the end result is always going to be a quality cocktail. This cocktail is called What the Duck. We have a duck fat infused bourbon, 2 dashes of molasses bitters, 1821 pumpkin shrub, and a little bit of St. Elizabeth allspice dram. We shake that, double strain that, and garnish with a flamed orange peel. Cheers.
Tell me about the drinks and the bar service here.
We have great drinks. My favorite is the Southern Belle.
Right.
This goes with the theme.
In general, we wanted to kind of have the opulence of like that classic Southern charm like you would in like a Charleston or Savannah, but a little more of a modern feel.
I'm still new to Atlanta, and it's been fantastic. The vibe is great. It's beautiful. There's outdoor seating. It's great.
We have a mentality with all of our staff, and it's a guest for life.
You can be the flavor of the month, but that doesn't last. So what about this place has you coming back so much?
I think the quality of the food, I think the atmosphere is great.
I want my diners to feel that that they just visited a good friend, that they just left like the best dinner party ever, where they had this amazing wine or this amazing spirit, they laughed a lot, you know, and that they just felt comfortable, and that they're not leaving going, oh, I wish there was more, that anything to be desired, and then ultimately, when can we come back and have that exact same experience and feeling again?